A chill wind blows through the hallowed halls of Columbia University. It carries with it the stench of fear, the silence of submission. On March 21, 2025, Columbia University capitulated to the Trump administration's demands. This act marks a dark day for higher education in America. The university's complicity sets a dangerous precedent for other institutions. This is not merely a story about one university's choices. It is a stark warning about the fragility of our democratic institutions. The Trump administration has targeted Columbia University as part of a broader assault on American democracy. This assault aims to silence dissent and suppress critical thinking. The very soul of American democracy is at stake. The outcome of this battle will have profound implications for generations to come. It is a battle we cannot afford to lose. The time to act is now, before the darkness engulfs us all. The seeds of this crisis were sown weeks earlier. On March 7, 2025, the Trump administration abruptly canceled $400 million in federal funding for Columbia University's scientific research. This act was a clear attempt to punish the university for its perceived political leanings. A week later, the administration delivered a chilling ultimatum to Columbia's leadership. The message was clear: comply with our demands or face further consequences. The Trump administration's assault on Columbia University is a textbook example of authoritarian tactics used to silence dissent and consolidate power. By targeting Columbia, the administration sought to send a chilling message to other universities across the country. This is not simply an attack on one university, but a calculated assault on the very foundations of American democracy. The Trump administration's demands were as sweeping as they were chilling. They included altering admissions practices to limit the enrollment of students from certain backgrounds, effectively shutting out voices that challenged the administration's worldview, mandating the arrest and removal of agitators from campus, a thinly veiled attempt to stifle dissent and silence any opposition to the administration's policies, and banning masks intended to conceal identity or intimidate, a measure seemingly designed to suppress student activism and create an atmosphere of fear on campus. Perhaps most alarmingly, the administration demanded that Columbia place its Middle East, South Asian, and African Studies Department, MSAS, and Center for Palestine Studies under academic receivership. This move, a blatant attempt to control the narrative on critical geopolitical issues, struck at the heart of academic freedom, seeking to dictate what could and could not be taught at Columbia. These demands, reminiscent of the darkest chapters in human history, sent shockwaves through the academic community and beyond. They were a stark reminder of the fragility of academic freedom and the ever-present threat posed by authoritarian regimes to the pursuit of truth and knowledge. Section 4. A university compromised. Columbia University announced its compliance with the Trump administration's demands on March 21, 2025. The university's concessions were significant and far-reaching. They included banning masks during disruptions on campus, empowering campus police officers with arrest powers, appointing a senior vice provost to oversee MSAS and the Center for Palestine Studies, and adopting a formal definition of anti-Semitism. Columbia's surrender is a dark day for academic freedom and the pursuit of knowledge.